The federal opposition leader has backed away from supporting radical changes to the way GST revenue is carved up. Tony Abbott had voiced his support for GST to be distributed on a model closer to a per capita basis. The move would gut Tasmania's budget. But the Liberal leader softened his stance on a visit to the state today. Here's state political reporter Brad Markham.
The federal opposition leader was pressing the flesh at AgFest in northern Tasmania.
Hi, Tony Abbott.
Peter Barrett, how are you?
Peter, good to see you.
But he's changed his tune on overhauling the way GST is carved up.
I accept that Tasmania has special circumstances.
Tony Abbott had previously backed calls from the resource-rich states for the formula used to distribute GST revenue to be rebalanced so it's closer to a per capita basis. The move would rip up to $700 million a year out of the state budget.
Tasmanians rightly should ask Tony Abbott why it is that when he visits Western Australia he panders to his Liberal Party mates.
Believe me, the Coalition will always support a fair deal, a square deal for Tasmania.
Mr Abbott appears to have allayed Will Hodgman's fears.
Tony Abbott made it very clear to me that a coalition government will not shortchange Tasmania.
But the federal opposition leader failed to rule out altering the GST system.
It's very important that perceptions of unfairness be addressed.
Mr Abbott's visit coincides with a push from within the Liberal Party to demote David Bushby. Party insiders have verified there's an appetite to bump the senator from the safe number 2 spot on the ticket to make way for a female candidate.
Quite clearly somebody's trying to advantage a particular candidate against me, and they're throwing mud and they're hoping some of it will stick.
The Liberal Party overwhelmingly supports David Bushby.
The Liberals' last female senator from Tasmania retired more than a decade ago.
At the moment, we don't have any females in the federal scene. We have actively been looking for female candidates.
That's exactly what an independent review recommended after the party's bruising result at the last federal election. Brad Markham, ABC News.